Hello, good evening. My name is Michele, and today I'm going to talk to you about the difference between learning French and speaking French. There's a big difference between speaking a language and learning that language. To speak a language, you have to hear. You have to listen to that. The way that we pronounce the words and the way that we form our expressions. And when you are learning a language, it's good, but you will know a lot of words, a lot of grammar, but I think it's a second step. Because if you do learn the language in books, in the school, I think it's after you'll be able to speak a little bit. You can advance yourself, perfect, speak well. The school help you to speak well, a language well. But the school doesn't put the sound of the words in your ears. And this is the big difference. Now, if your goal is to speak French or to go to France and be able to speak a little bit or hear people speaking, understanding. Now you have to set your goal to how to speak French. You need a goal. You need a GPS to get there, how to get there. You need the will. It's like you want to speak because it's not going to be easy. And the last one, you need the tools, the right tools. The tools to speak French, they are not the internet, a school, a lesson. They are only one thing, the audio way, to be able to hear or to be able to be in this country and heard people speaking every single day in your ears. And this is how you can catch the way of speaking a language. I'm telling you that because I'm French. I've been living in the United States for the past 30 years. And I have so many people coming to me. They told me about they used to speak, but they lost it. They never have anybody to speak. They never heard or nobody. Of course, you are here. You're going to lose it for sure. Nobody speaks French here. But the one who speaks French, there, for example, me, I speak much more English than French these days. But I want to tell you, I have a solution for you. The solution doesn't come from me. It comes from the people who comes to me and told me that they lost their French. Because it's so sad, you study for 3 years and you cannot even say a word. What is the solution? I'm a singer, a French singer. I've been singing in the United States for 30 years. I sold about 200,000 CDs already in French. But there's a difference between the way that I sing here and the way that I sing in French. I want you today to buy my CD. Click on this link below, click on it and buy one CD. Why? Because You can put it in your car. You can put it in your iPad and keep running when you're juggling. You can cook and put it and listen to it. You can clean your house and listen to it. You can even relax and listen to it. You know, it's not you're going to listen to me. You're going to hear. It's like you have somebody all the time speaking in your ears. Why should you buy my CD instead of buying another French singer CD? It's just because we are French. When we are dealing with French-speaking people, our lyrics, they are really extravagant. We use words, we use sentences, we use, things that, because we already know, our audience, they know what we're talking about, which is today not your case. We cannot be heavy on the language on you. It's impossible. Because you cannot understand. You just started. You want to speak fast? No. If you want to speak fast, you have to start slow first. One word, not even one word, one syllable. And this is why I want you to buy my CD. Because when I'm singing, I sing slow. I pronounce the words, and I exactly say every syllable this way that you can understand pretty well. You can hear it. For example, la vie en rose. Quand elle me prend dans ses bras, elle me parle tout bas. Je vois la vie en rose. Or, I can say to you, je reviens te chercher. Je savais que tu m'attendais. Je savais que l'on ne pourrait se passer là de l'autre longtemps. Je reviens te chercher. If you listen to that, to my music like this, the word will stay in your ears. You probably will not be able to pronounce it the same way because I'm French, but you will realize when you make a mistake, you will practice yourself by yourself everywhere. This is the difference between my CD and those other French, because the CD is tailored to you. I tailored that CD to you, to beginners. And thank you again. But you already do the first step. The first step is watching me right now, because if you are watching me, it's because you're looking to speak, a best way to speak. But I think you got it. Because the best way to speak is to be able to, either you're in French or you are listening all the time. It's not reading only, it's listening. Listen, hear the words, hear the way that we said it, and go and try it yourself. I want you to do 3 things for me. The first one, to subscribe. The second one is to share. The first one, to subscribe this way, that if I'm doing other CDs, you can find it first. Or you can, if I'm doing a concert or a French, like workshop, that means you can have it first. The sharing is, if you start by sharing this link that I have here, you might find 2 or 3 people, friend who is interested, which is helping you also. You can get together and say a few words on a glass of wine. The third thing is, I want you to buy this CD right now. This is the time to buy it right now, because, like I said, this is the tools to get to what you want, speaking. Merci. Thank you for everything. And I wish you well. I want you to be able to speak. When you go to France, to hear what people say, to be able to say a few words. And this is the only way. Merci, au revoir et à bientôt.